Seriously unserious with T Meek, D Board, D Jones, scanning on whatever we feet on. We just getting started to feast on. The table is set, the mics is checked, this topic to speak on. Seriously unserious with T Meek, D Board.
Or I mean, it was his phone, and then it wasn't. I mean, like we had the topics, but it was like in a notes section.
Exactly.
And I just stayed out my shit, but. Oh, but it was funny. There was like, scroll by, oh my God, I love your podcast. And I was like, shit. I was like, I hope only one person heard that. We got back in. They were like, what's this I hear about your podcast? I said, oh, no. So, yeah, we ain't done it yet.
Yeah, we ain't done it yet.
It's all theory.
Yeah. After that happened, I said, you know what? Maybe we should rekindle it. We should do it again,
Right.
But
Fans was loving us. They missed us.
Damn.
it's weird being recognized like that, though, in person,
Maybe Devon wasn't wrong. Nigga did say niggas was stopping them in stores.
I tried to tell y'all. We know him. But it wasn't like somebody in the group. It was somebody like, oh, I ain't seen you since
Some
high
random
school.
niggas. Yep.
And it was like, okay, yeah.
No, the shit where people will post it or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, damn, I didn't know you even like this motherfucker.
Nah, yeah,
Like, I didn't know you was
pretty
listening.
dope. That's pretty dope. I was looking at the downloads the other day. I was like, damn, thousands of downloads.
Thousands.
Speak on
Thousands
it.
of downloads for something that I like in is like crazy to me.
You figure we did what? 50?
55?
55?
54, yeah.
We missed 1 week.
Missed 1 week.
Niggas was consistent.
I was thinking about that when I was like, not deleting shit, but I was going through the old shit. I was like, we like started for what, a month maybe?
Yeah.
And then we're on Zoom for
We went through the Zoom
months.
days.
We
Went through the Zoom days.
When a nigga was trying to live his hoop dreams and he found out how much niggas got paid. I was like,
Yeah.
huh?
hold on.
What you mean 15 an hour when I go hit another grown-ass man at 6 a.m. in the morning?
Right. 6 a.m., 6 p.m.
So this is the only
No
time the rest can
weekends.
play. They got their real job. They got at 1.
But that was the worst fucking going to hitting a nigga and then having to go to work, especially in Atlanta, having to drive an hour to go fucking put some screens in Boulder Crest. Nah, that shit was not fun.
That's crazy.
Put screens in.
Yeah, I worked for this little construction company.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why
he
did I
was-
not know that?
We was just putting
You
screens
knew
in.
that.
Huh?
I did not know
said
he
it.
was doing construction.
It wasn't no construction for it. It was like I was walking into niggas' apartments and they had screens. And the thing was though, like Boulder Crest is the hood. So we was walking through, like at first, and it's like, yeah, they like to go, they'll steal the AC units here. And I'm like,
Damn.
what? Broad? And they're like, yeah, they'll do it in broad daylight. No one will say anything. I'm like, yeah, niggas won't say anything till their apartment get hot as fuck. But we walk in. I'm talking about, I walked in one time, 3 niggas came out. They just looked up. They was up to no good. Just
shit.
up to no good. We walk in, nigga, fucking bullets everywhere. You know, it's at Georgia, so niggas can have guns and shit, whatever.
Right.
But niggas have bullets. There's guns everywhere, and I'm telling these niggas because they just left. It wasn't like we was waiting for them to get out. We'll go in when people like are in there, and so. But I was like, hey y'all, we need to hurry up and get in and get out before these niggas show up. I'd rather have like went in there when they were there than them showing
Yeah,
up, me in their house.
yeah.
They're like, who the fuck
Me
are
trying
you?
to explain. There's no diplomacy that's happening in this situation.
No, I'm actually putting shit in, not taking shit out.
But that happened a couple times. We had people knock on the door, wouldn't answer, so we'd open the door, sleep. But it'd be like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, nigga, get up. Like, what are y'all doing? This
What do you
was
even
like-
do at that
this
point?
was
Like, you just
kinda
knock on the
COVID.
door, like, hey, yo, we
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, we'd be like, we're here. We're gonna get the screen. They'll either tell you to come back or whatever. And that's when they had the moratorium for rent.
Oh, yeah.
So you couldn't get evicted. Boy, we was looking at them sheets. Niggas was owing 10, 14K. I was like, oh, so you just stopped paying?
No, bro. So here in Louisville they had a thing where if you don't pay for like a month, like still, I think it's still right now. If you don't pay for like a month or so, the city will help you pay it. So like you get like a month or two goes by, and it's like
So if I do that now, will it work? Or is it?
I think so. I think so.
The city will help you pay your rent?
Will help you pay your rent because it like got some money to give back to whatchamacallit, the people who own places, landlords, once they went through the moratorium thing. And I think now they're using those funds to help people who now just, miss a couple months and need, because it like goes back to the landlords, so they're just paying that money.
Just last week, y'all was telling me the city don't want these people in those houses.
No, that's different.
That's different from letting it get run down.
That's different. Because they helping niggas in apartments. We ain't talking like, oh, you own this home, we're going to help you pay your mortgage. If you renting a house, nigga, you ain't got it. That's the thing, though. If you renting a house, niggas can just sell that shit right off under you. They could be like, hey, okay, you got 60 days because we just sold to Zillow. Like, you gotta
go. Well, we want to welcome everybody back to Seriously Not Serious.
Are we doing intros still?
I don't know how we're doing this.
I think
it's a work in progress.
I think we can just talk.
I think that was sufficient. I don't think you gotta do names or nothing. Niggas know who he is.
The only reason I wouldn't, because the intro plays before this.
Well, so remember I was talking though, like that'll play. Like I think that conversation would play.
Right.
And then
I'll put the intro.
I'll put the intro there.
Okay. I see what you mean.
So you're saying don't even do that, and that the intro itself.
Because now we don't even have to fuck up our conversation. We can just keep going.
All right. Yeah.
We'll see how it sounds.
We'll figure it out.
It's a work in progress. Devon.
All right.
Big day today.
Big day. It's huge.
People that are on the video, they can see the hats.
Right. I do have 3 hats here for my college selection. I recently graduated with my associate's degree in the fall.
Yeah.
Clap it up. Black man education.
Yes, sir.
So now it's time for me to move on and take my talent somewhere else for the bachelor's degree.
And what did you accomplish at your previous stop?
Got that associate's degree. We was hooping. Probably about a little 3.0 grade point average at the end of things.
Love it.
Came in clutch at the end. I think it was 3 straight terms with at least straight A's or an A, and then what was it? Calculus. Yeah, no, we ain't gonna talk about that. But I passed.
Which calculus is this? Did you do? Just as
just whatever the needed one. It's first calculus 1, I guess.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did calculus or business calc.
No, just if I had I had other schools in the consideration, Indiana wanted me to do the business calculus, and I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Not for me.
And you were at where?
JCTC.
Yes. Okay. And this is that mid-major.
Yes.
You hooped your year. Your last year, and now it's
JUCO.
I'm a graduate transfer, and now it's all the Power Fives are looking at you. And Group of Fives, it's time to take a step up.
Right. So I've made it down to my final 3. Got 3 beautiful schools here. First, hometown hero, possibility, University of Louisville. They want me to come on, show out for cards.
Yep.
And then, a little bit up the road, we got Northern Kentucky University. Surprise. They kind of caved in. It was like, hey, this is the program.
Last minute, they seen you had an open recruitment.
Yeah.
So they might as well shoot it.
They might as well shoot the shot. And they was like, hey, we still up and coming, but we there.
We're trying to build a program here, and we feel like UCAR are a great player to help us get to
be in the rafters type
to
shit.
The level that we want to get to.
Be in the rafters type shit, where niggas is like, damn, you remember when Devon came through?
Your last year is hey, we might be building something here. Hey, and it's you can't forget about what you did those 4 years.
Nah, it's going to forever be remembered. And then we got out of state, surprise school.
Way up there.
Go Blue, Is it University of Michigan?
It is.
Yeah. I didn't know if y'all did the other way around. But, Harbaugh just took him to the playoff. TCU, but
Okay, all right.
You know,
Little
Michigan
bit.
also lost to Louisville 2013.
A little bit of unnecessary shade. What's y'all record? See, now we about to do this now. What's y'all record in basketball right now?
Hey, we ain't talking about that right
Y'all
now.
about to fire y'all coach.
Hey, no, we not.
Oh, okay.
Next year, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But we ain't talking about that right now. I mean, Calipari get fired at Kentucky. Might have
What?
to run that Rick shit back. We might have to just, hey, come on, John. Come on, please. Keep Kenny on the staff.
That would be-
Kenny want to be an assistant head coach.
Pick. Oh, that's a great conversation. But pick your coach and then we'll go.
That's bold to say. A nigga who just took a head coach and just wants to be an assistant.
I think he won't be an assistant.
He's a great Robin.
He is. He is. But we'll talk about that another time. All right. So, for the next year and a half, year and a semester, I have decided to take my talents to Highland Heights, Kentucky, in Northern Kentucky. I'm
Oh
coming
my
home.
God! Yeah! The Norse got them a good one.
All right.
So what went into your decision making process on going to NKU?
Well, you see,
There's this thing called money.
There's a thing called money, and
In credits.
credits, and completion time.
And my time is valuable.
Very valuable. So now Northern has taken all of my credits, all 73 of them. And then, yeah, they're like, we can get you out of here, next year. So
What are you going for?
organizational leadership, focusing in management. So,
Well, congratulations. We're very happy for you.
thank you.
Black man getting his education.
Thank you, guys.
You can't frown upon that. You can't. There's no jokes to be made like
And he got a
that.
good major, not one of them useless art degrees.
Communications.
There we go.
There's probably a couple communication majors that listen to this motherfucker.
I feel like if you got a, and here's the thing. I
I
feel
don't
like,
know, what do you do with that?
well, I think if you got a communications major, it was like hey, I see all these jobs that are just asking for a bachelor's
Right,
degree.
they're just asking
So I'm
for a
just
degree.
going to get this communications real
I feel like
quick.
a lot of niggas end up in insurance.
Well,
Listen,
Communications.
you can talk.
yeah, I mean, that's the part. Like,
You got some?
Or what's the apartment complexes niggas that
Oh, that like do the property management?
yeah,
stuff?
you'd be a property management or something.
I feel like if you don't have a passion,
Yeah,
you might as well go for the easiest shit you can get.
I agree.
Because at that point, you just applying for jobs, and you're like,
Right.
hey, I got this
And-
piece of paper.
Right.
That's
And
a lot of jobs.
I'm just
that
trying to
was
get
a
money.
piece of paper, because you sit there and you like, they'd be like, oh, we want this degree, and then you get into it and you're like,
This
this
didn't
has
have
nothing to do with the degree.
with
I don't even need a degree
nothing.
for this. Ain't no classes for that.
Yeah, I think.
Man, matter of fact, get these shits off the table.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
them off.
yeah. There we go. The main school,
Right.
a Norse. That's right.
So when do you begin attending?
So actually, before this came out, January 9th, first official day,
Part time, full time.
full time.
Full time. You still working a job too?
Correct.
You like those women that the
I
single
got
mom,
my degree.
the single moms that make sure they let you know they're a single mom. It's like, hey,
Nigga got a deadbeat baby daddy.
Come on now.
this is the beginning of the story that every woman tells you. Like afterwards, when they made it, I was by myself,
By myself.
raising a kid, full time job, going to school full time. I made it work.
I made it work.
And you
If I
making
can
it
do
work.
So can you listen?
You ain't even got a child either.
No
I will
child.
say, I
No
don't know
excuses.
how motherfuckers back in the day was able to do that though. Like now with online classes, it's way easier. But it like
Could
back
you
then,
imagine?
10
Like-
years ago, everything was in shit. Not even 10, just like 5 years ago, before COVID, everything was on campus. So I was like,
Night classes. Night classes,
Shit.
bro. I remember one time at JCTC, I did a class in the summer, and the class started like 4 p.m., 4:30 or some shit. And there were so many, like, just got off work, my kids at home type shit. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, I can't imagine. I'm fresh out of high school. I just didn't want to pay at U of L.
right.
I had
Oh, shit.
I remember having, because I went to U of L for a year, part time college educated
There
It's
we go.
something.
man here.
You got some
There we go.
credits behind your back.
Right.
But those nighttime shifts were those nighttime classes were fucking awful. Because, like, there was a couple people in my class who were like, it was the public speaking shit, and we go in there, and they're like, yeah, I got to shift to UPS right after this. I'm like,
Shit.
Nah, kids like that were
God damn.
If you could get your degree while working at UPS,
Salute.
props
Hey,
to
salute.
You.
Nah,
Take
you
that
a
communication
you a different
Yeah,
breed.
take that,
You deserve that. Don't get a joke like
No
behind it.
jokes.
Like
No
that shit
jokes.
sucked.
I worked at UPS for 2 weeks.
Was that when you were sleeping in the car, or was that Amazon?
Amazon was sleeping in the car. That was that summer. I was sleeping in the car as in we would take breaks and go sleep in the car before me and my homie Kendra. I wasn't homeless. I had a house.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah. No.
Like his nigga was homeless.
No.
Nah, niggas would just, you feel me, clock in and then that's
So yeah, don't say you were
Right.
taking a break and
Right.
then sleeping in the car. Say
Exactly.
you clocked into work and then went to
Nah,
sleep.
we would work for like a good hour and then our 15 we would
He just
skate.
trying to say a break.
We
like,
would.
you just leave out the door.
Nah, because them niggas was petty at Amazon. I remember I went and used the bathroom. Nigga came to me. He was like, oh, I forgot. It's like your time away or time off task. He was like, yeah, your TOT's at like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And where I was at, the bathroom's like a 2-minute walk regardless. So I walked, peed, came back, and 2 minutes and something. He's like, bro, I'm gonna have to write you up next time. I'm like,
Extra 30 seconds at the urinal. You was pondering life too much for Jeff Bezos. He didn't like it.
and then you're 15.
He's looking at your face a little bit in the mirror too long.
Right.
And your 15 started wherever you was at, so then you'd have to walk to the break because you weren't allowed to take your 15.
Nah,
where
that's
you're at.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
You're not allowed to take your 15 where you're at. So say you working on some boxes. Say you're like,
Right.
because Amazon warehouse is big as fuck.
Right.
Say it's a 6-minute walk to get to the actual break
bro.
room. You'd have to walk. That 6 minutes is part of your 15. You'd walk, sit your ass down for 3 minutes. You better make sure your ass is back by the 15 minutes. So you got 3 minutes.
I get why Bezos is a millionaire.
Oh,
Billionaire.
Without a doubt. This nigga he got a plantation.
This is a plantation. This is.
Did y'all hear about that?
He enslaving all races.
Yeah.
Shit.
Did y'all hear about that thing? I guess because now Hamlin, you know how he almost died on the field, and
Right,
Yeah.
they was
right,
making niggas about to play again. They're like, see, this is representation of America's work, blah, blah, blah. They was talking about somebody at Amazon died, and the managers came and put boxes around them so everybody could keep working.
Shit.
Yeah, this was like a week before
Niggas they
the
even got
Hamlin.
combs. He said, nah, and grab some of them empties.
And was like, keep working.
Oh my God.
I get it though. Because they don't put a reason why my shit didn't come in 2 days on my Prime. So like,
Coworker pass.
you know what I'm saying? All I see is my
Pause.
shit didn't come in 2 days, so now I'm upset.
I got Prime. This is unacceptable. I need my shit. That's crazy.
But the crazy thing is, it'd be some person on the other end that ain't never talked to anybody that worked in the factory, taking your call, complaining. He's like, yeah, I don't know as much as you do. I'm looking at the same screen you see.
You seen that article of them pissing in the corner? Yeah, I seen it too. I don't know what the fuck they got going on in that warehouse.
Oh, I'm at home. Shit.
But Terran, you wanted to talk about this, and I think this is a good topic because we've all entered a specific corner of fatherhood now.
Exactly.
Yeah, we all three got kids now, man. And,
Yes.
and not the human type.
No.
As some of you may see, I got for my Christmas present, I got my baby on me. Yeah, I got my
shit.
baby on me, yeah.
I didn't even notice
Black
that.
Star.
That's dope.
Yeah, I
No,
adopted
that
him
was dope as
in April. You know, what's the thing that moms be saying? It's like, when you came into my life, I learned how to love.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. I found joy.
yeah.
What was
happiness.
what's the sticker? Oh, me and my girl were just making fun of it. It was like, I didn't adopt you, or I didn't save you, you saved me.
Yeah.
That shit. Fucking. So did you not have Black Star when we were recording? Really?
Yeah, I got that nigga.
Must have been right at the end then.
I think I got him in May.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you did, because I got Stella just a little bit before you got Black Star. It was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, because I got Black. I remember. Oh, actually, I think I got that nigga in June. Because I remember thinking like, oh, I got him, and then I left for PR7s.
Right.
Like
right.
3 weeks later.
That's right.
But yeah, niggas got a kid, and they got a cat, and then it makes you really, I don't know, it makes me realize what kind of dad I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be the annoying dad. the one you're like, oh my God, Dad. I'm always gonna be like, love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be one of them like, oh, he's always around.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, I'm always around. That's the worst thing you're gonna say is, oh, this nigga's always around. He might show too much affection because I love my baby boy. Where you at, Black Star? Come here.
Yes, I think that
Nigga, get your way. No, sorry.
I agree in that standpoint of, and I think my dad like did a great job of that too. But you don't really like understand it or appreciate time and shit like that until after the fact.
Yeah.
But like, I don't ever want to be the dad that is like, you know, I was working hard for you, but like I just wasn't like
Right.
appreciative of you, or like I wasn't spending time, because like time is genuinely the biggest thing, and memories and shit like that. Like that is what you cherish when
There he
you
is. Come here,
get
baby boy.
older.
Come here.
No, I definitely agree with that. I think
We
because
came a shot.
kids, at the beginning, like they may want certain stuff. Like you may go into a Walmart or a Target and you may want a toy. You might not be able to get the toy. But then once a kid starts to get older and start to realize the situation, it might take them 20-something years. But once they realize the situation, it's like, damn, we was broke, but you was never gone. Like, it's like, okay, well, you know. And then your parents might even set you up in a space where you could do better. Like, even with their limited kind of knowledge and, you know, what they've done, them just being a step better than what they had can then propel you to be, you know, like, my mom she only had her associates. And so now I'm like, you know, bachelor's. But back to the cat thing. I do think with Stella, I'll be a patient but stern father, I think. I'll be like, if you mess up something, right, you knock something over, the first time you do it, I'm
I
be
was
like,
about to say this.
listen, it's okay. You're fine. It's not the end of the world. But just know, that's what happens when you do that.
If I say some shit twice,
Twice,
we might have a problem.
twice, it's automatic. Okay, now there's consequences.
Now there's a pattern. When the third time happens,
Yes.
all right.
Oh, you just don't listen.
Oh, so yeah.
I got
yeah.
you. Since you don't want to listen, now we're gonna have to approach this from a different angle.
Here go the spray bottle. Not on my kid, but on Stella. Here go the spray bottle. Messing with this damn bag on this table. Like,
That's the thing about cats, though, because I remember him first. He hung out under my bed, and now he's got comfortable now, which is cool. It's like, I'm glad you feel like this is your space, but now you starting to do things and
Now
try to explore things that you know you
Yes.
should. He's gotten to the phase now where he
Yes.
likes eating little plastic things that are on the ground, like all the ties, like for the wires and stuff. I just have them. I forgot to throw them away, and all of a sudden I'll hear him like, I'm like, bro, why are you eating that? You're gonna fuck around and die doing that. Or he'll eat plastic, and I'm
Yep.
like, okay, bro. And then he'll sit there, and I hate the how he overreacts when you correct him. And I'll be like, boy, what you doing? He'll and then run under the bed or
Yep,
something. I'm like,
yep.
okay, bro, you act like I just beat you for like 15
Exactly.
minutes
Lelouch
and did some crazy shit.
Is the exact same way. Like he'll do some shit, and I'll like do like the hey, stop,
right.
and then 20 seconds later he goes and does it again. Hey, stop doing that shit. Okay. 45 seconds later, he do it again. So I get in his face. What the fuck are you doing? I just told you to not do this shit, and you don't listen. Now he want to lay on top of me, want to fall asleep, get all cuddly. Like, we're not doing this. Like, I'm not touching you. Like, you can sit over there, but we're not
Right.
doing this.
Oh my gosh, those moments where it's like, no, we're not. No, you don't just get to bite me and do all this shit, knock over the water, and then think you're gonna just come cuddle up. No. That might just be your punishment. No.
Yeah.
Tonight, no, just go to your bed, wander around the living room. I don't want you don't get to get in bed. No.
I don't like the face he gives me when I'm trying to talk to him. So I pick him up, I
Yeah,
talk to him,
yeah.
and he'll give the face like he don't care. And I'm like, oh, I see what my mom. I see. Like,
just start
how
looking
that
this
made me
way?
realize the icks like my mom would have. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, like nigga, I'm trying real hard not to go off on you, but this whole I don't give a fuck attitude right now is making like, okay, cool. And I developed the patent. Look. Women are gonna say they hate that we do this, but it worked. When we watch kids, say you doing something, I'll be watching TV, playing the game. I
Right.
hear something, Hey!
Yup.
Listen for it if he's still fucking with it. Then that's when you get the real start. I know you ain't doing nothing. They come running in. I'm like, yeah, what was you doing? Yeah, you knew you was doing something you weren't
Now
supposed
you
to.
know better over there, don't you?
Right.
It sounds like you getting into some shit.
Hey, it's funny. You gotta really. Sometimes I'll be like, I wonder if my neighbors think I have a kid in here. The way I
yeah.
talk to Stella. Sometimes I'll just pick her up and be like, hey, I told you we don't do that. And it sounds like one of those things. Because, you know, she comes from a different background, you know. So I just got to let her know that certain things do not fly in this home.
I do the same shit. When I used to be at the apartment by myself, bro, I used to snatch the loose shot. We'd be running around. I'm like, you're not running away from me. Like, you can only go so far. I
Right.
put him up against the wall, look right in his face. I'm like, we not doing this. Like, because he used to love doing that shit where he'd try to look away.
Yeah.
Look, you
I
looking
need
right
eye
here.
contact.
Yeah,
Eye contact.
you're listening to me. But
Oh my gosh.
no, I think, and that will be, I feel like I'm going to be the, oh, wait till your father gets home type of dad.
I don't
Like,
want to be that nigga though, because sometimes I can be like a bad relationship with your kid because they always assume you for. I
Yeah.
think if I have our kids, like their mom would also need to give out punishment
Now that's.
because
yes.
I don't want to be the one where she's like, well, wait.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever like spank my kid, but just any type of punishment. I don't want to be the one that they well wait till your dad gets home or wait till he hears about this
Right.
and what you're gonna have to do because then they're gonna be like. I don't know if I can come to this nigga because
Every time it's
yeah,
from.
because he has I have the negative reaction, so I need.
see, I see it as,
Pushback, okay.
yeah,
Come on,
absolutely.
pushback.
Because I see it as, hey, I fucked up. Both of us can hang out that punishment of
Right.
I did some dumb shit or I'm in trouble or whatever. Like, your mother's going to yell at you, blah, 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 blah. If you do some real shit where your mom is like, oh, no, like, I'm not enough. Like, you got to understand, you're going to get this from both now.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Oh, I
what
get
that
that.
is.
Okay.
Mine's more of like she just tell me, oh, this is what your son did, and then she don't really do nothing to the nigga.
Oh, no.
Till I get there, and then it's like, okay, well now you just associate all negative.
I'm the
things.
bad guy
Yeah,
type
I'm
shit.
the bad one.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think I'm, it's going to be a dual thing here, but I fully expect to be the.
Oh yeah, because you have to.
Would y'all hit y'all kid?
That's something that
Slash spank.
Did
I
you
guess?
get hit?
I got spanked.
I got spanked.
I got spanked.
I don't think I'll spank though.
No spank?
Yeah, I don't.
No spank.
I think what was the quote? If they're old enough to know better, I shouldn't have to hit them or something. And if they aren't old enough, I should. Something about that. I just feel like it doesn't communicate the proper thing. And
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever spank. But if you do something where is deeming dangerous in the sense of you're going to cause yourself bodily harm, I think I will thump that nigga in his neck. Like, I'll go like that. I'll take it and go, ow! Like, what are you doing? Or thumping
What's
in
the
his
difference
head.
between a thump and a spank?
Because this is what happens, right? Niggas hear spank and take it all
They
out.
think AP. They
Yes,
think
they-
like.
No, I'm talking about
Yes.
like a thing.
No,
like,
They
I-
think they think you
I'm
grabbing a
talking-
switch off the tree in the
Exactly.
back.
I'm talking like a. Like
Oh,
a,
that ain't no.
not
That's not a
spank.
spank. Did you get spanked like that?
No, I ain't get spanked like that.
Okay, I was
talking
about
about
to say,
a
did you
real-
ain't get spanked?
No,
yeah,
belt, no.
real spank. I don't think I would.
Shit.
You might,
I'm
you might have to give a look. Come on, like
at least one time, be like,
at
hey,
least once. I can only remember like 5 or 6 spankings.
yeah, I don't remember like specifically.
I
Like,
don't remember getting spanked
I know
all the time.
I know I got spanked.
Right.
I couldn't tell you how many times I got spanked.
Right.
But it didn't like traumatize me.
No, you just.
Granted, each kid is different,
Each kid is different.
so I get that. But
I don't know. That's something. What if you have a kid that's like, how can I say it?
soft.
I didn't want to say that.
Soft,
But
like, what do you mean?
like
Can't handle it like, you
can't
could
even
handle a spank.
basic.
Getting yelled at.
I
Yeah.
think, I think you don't have to yell at them then.
Okay.
No, I
so
think
yeah.
you. I
Yeah,
think
would
I
just
think
do
you would
something
only have to yell at them.
If they can't handle getting yelled at,
different. What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying if they can't handle getting yelled at, my thing is I think the fact that the thinking of I might yell at them will correct their behavior. But I also think spanking and stuff doesn't solve it because why are you doing what you're like? I'm gonna go through a lot more avenues before I spank you.
Yeah,
Because why are you doing what you're doing? We're gonna talk like I'm gonna talk to you like, okay, if you're doing this, why are you doing it?
So
I don't think you go straight to the spank.
No, you don't. No, if you go straight to the spank, that's on some AP levels.
Yeah, I
But
think that goes
spanking's
back to
easy
the.
though.
That goes back to the. This is the third time, and you're
That's
not
what
listening.
I'm saying. Spanking is when we've already went through.
I
what
talked
you're
to
saying.
you. I yelled at you.
I've tried.
You're still not listening.
Yes.
Because then spanking's easy. Because I distinctly remember I would rather get spanked than get on punishment.
Okay.
So
Well, see, now that's a different type of parent because the punishment comes with the spanking,
Yeah. No, you would get both. You don't
and
get.
at least I
both.
did.
I got both.
There was never like, here's the
then
spanking.
what's
All
the
right, go
point
out
of
and
the
play.
spanking if you're already getting the punishment?
because you got
Because the punishment itself didn't work.
Yeah.
So why would the spanking plus the punishment is what made it work? For
It's
you?
like when you have to. It's like when you get
was just too
arrested.
much.
Listen to me. It's like when you get arrested and you have to go to Metro, right? Like initially, the cops get you, put you in the car, handcuffs, Metro. You in Metro for what? Could be up to 2 weeks. Then you go to court, you get sentenced, and then you get your sentencing. That's how I viewed the spanking and the punishment.
But spanking's instantaneous though.
You instantaneously go
But
to
you're
Metro.
but you're sitting in Metro for more than half a second.
okay.
The punishment, you're already starting the
honestly,
punishment
because
is the
kid
relinquishment of your freedom. That's the whole like the sentencing, blah blah blah, all that, the bail.
But when you get
Right.
the spanking and the punishment, it's like, all right, I'm in trouble for something. Damn, I just got a spanking. This shit sucks. And on top of that, now I have to deal with however many weeks of punishment.
But I would argue
Exactly.
the punishment is really what's doing it for you than the spanking though.
no, in the back of your mind, you like, I'm
you
also
get
not
spanked.
trying to get that
But the thing
spanking
is,
either.
you get spanked, and now,
Okay.
but your thinking is, oh, I got spanked. Oh my God, I'm grounded for 3 weeks. The grounding for 3 weeks is really what you're like worried about.
I can see that, but if you get a spanking that is a spanking, right?
So you're physically harming your kid now.
No,
Yes,
that's
you are.
not what we're
here we
saying.
go. Here we
Okay,
go.
here we
You're
He's trying
doing
to-
harm to your child.
Here we
trying
go.
to twist the words. All I'm saying
Because
is,
if a spank, it's gonna have to hurt.
Yeah.
listen to me. So I'm probably gonna, if I was to spank, right, it would be just a sweet spot between like 5 to 7.
Give me.
Right.
Can you just like hit your hand or something? I need to see what you mean.
Like a, that I think that's
Okay,
That's
time out.
soft.
That
That's-
ain't doing shit.
That's like a
That's
3.
not
learning from that.
Here, this is here's mine. Mine's
Go
like
ahead. Go ahead.
all right, I got to see what this first one looks like, and then I got to.
Okay, yeah, see?
That's okay. All right, I had to see. That's okay. Way more than that. So it's gonna be like
Okay.
something like
Okay,
that.
So something like that.
I don't know. That don't seem like.
Cause so you need a spanking has to be
This
physically
is
harming your kid.
that's a little sting
I think
right there.
That's fine. I don't need
Plus,
to
I feel like
leave
a kid-
marks.
I don't know,
yeah,
Marks,
no.
But that don't seem like no.
I'm not trying to
spank.
get CPS called on me.
Right, what the fuck?
I'm trying. I still love my kid.
Exactly.
Like, I'm trying to be a parent still.
I think just something like that, and you get like 5 of those, and then no toys for 3 days. Because I'm telling you, I'm only gonna do the spanking thing from like 5 to 7. Because then,
But why?
Because right then you need to like correlate. I shouldn't do this with an actual direct, a circumstance or what's it called, like coincidence.
Consequence.
Yeah. So
And this nigga got a degree.
I know. Listen.
We just talk about black education for
Come on
fucking
now, seriously.
He didn't go for
I'm
English,
serious.
nigga.
communication.
Anywho, I think after that point, you can reason with the kid, like you were saying. Like from like 8 up, I feel like then kids are like thinking more with their brain when they do stuff.
So if they
I'm
can't
not
think
hitting-
with your brain, you would hit them. That's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't.
They can't. I feel like they can't process like what's happening. Like I would never hit like a child. Like if that makes sense. Like a toddler.
Yeah.
Like
no,
you never spank like a baby or anything like that.
Isn't that
Like,
prime time when niggas spank? Not babies, but toddlers and shit. That's what I see. When
I'm
people
not
spank.
spanking
No, I'm
a
not
toddler.
spanking a toddler.
I'm spanking like a 5-year-old who's running around the store, and I told him to stop running
you
around
have to be
the
able to
store
talk
3
to me
times.
before I even
Yes.
think about like not full sentence. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but
we have to be able to have a
Right,
conversation before
right.
I'd even think about spanking a child.
Yeah, I'm not spanking nobody who can't tell me what they want for lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just don't see the spanking. I just feel like
Okay, well
And that's
that's
fair.
understandable.
But I also think there's many ways to parent.
I think
Like
so,
there
too.
isn't one rule guide, rule
Right.
book for
think so.
all that shit.
But Simmons, aren't they at HBCU? Mm-hmm. Or whatever they.
Bottom tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. There ain't no Morgan State or Howard.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. Jacksonville, Jackson State. Damn, Dion. That's dope.
Dion did more for HBCUs than any of those recruits ever said they were going to.
I swear.
Remember, where's
Yeah.
Mikey Williams?
Well, he's going to Memphis now.
Yeah, of course he is.
He better went to Memphis.
That whole time he was like, "We gonna do something. We gonna do it for HBCUs."
Yeah,
Well,
you seen that Dion left after.
You
his
3
first-
years out talking about we gonna do it for HB. Boy, you know damn well you ain't going to no fucking Howard.
noise?
Hey, boy, don't worry, I'm gonna fuck you up when this camera's off. You know better.
You gonna fuck him up? How you gonna fuck him up?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a cat. Cats are different. Animals
Oh,
all
wow.
hit. Animals all hit. I can't
Peter.
actually talk to him.
Peter.
I can't actually talk to this nigga.
Does he know his name?
Yeah,
Then
but
you
it's
can
like,
talk to him.
Nah, I can't give out full sentences.
We're back. I had to piss. Do you have to clap?
No, I already did the shit.
All right, cool. So there was a story that came out this past weekend.
Yeah.
New Year's party of a woman who was raped by this cockroach of a looking man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Hold on, I don't know.
What?
I don't look.
No,
I'm the
no,
same
we're not
way.
about to shoot no.
I seen his photo and I said the nigga did it, but that almost seems colorless because he was a dark skinned man. Yes, he looked.
No,
like the
it
nigga
wasn't
from,
just that he was dark skinned.
no.
Devon is dark skinned.
Yes, he looked like the nigga from.
He didn't look like
I'm the
Devon.
Captain now.
He looks like he
name?
ain't showered in a
What's that
few
movie?
weeks.
Captain Phillips.
Yeah, he looks like that nigga. I don't like that since he looked like that Somalian dude. Oh, he did. He had to have
Bro,
done
he
it.
could have been white and looked dirty, and I'd have said the same
Yeah.
shit.
So, see, niggas have to look dirty. That's fucked up.
No, you don't have to, but like,
See, ugly people get accused. Don't get the benefit of the doubt. That's pretty privilege.
oh, what's the fucking the McDonald's
Damn,
thing?
that is pretty
What's the
privileged.
McDonald's thing where it's like ew harassment versus hardworking woman?
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was at this New Year's party. I don't know where it was at. But Kai Cenat,
It was at his house.
Kai Cenat, the streamer, was apparently his friend, allegedly.
No, they real homies.
Well,
He claimed that they homies. He said
Well, at first he
couldn't
didn't.
be. Yeah.
he went on stream and I don't have my phone, but he was like,
Oh, he made a response to this?
yeah.
I always do. Niggas PR teams are terrible.
He
It was
got
bad.
No PR team, it's him.
Well,
You make a lot of money. You hire somebody to be your PR.
he better.
He ain't thinking about PR.
Well, because
Yes, he is. He makes a lot of money on social media. He has a whole team.
The guy that's Ronaldo. That guy, he ain't care
That's-
about no.
No,
That's-
see,
you're-
that's speed. You're old.
You're-
old man.
you're
You don't
talking
even
about two different
know.
people.
Oh, maybe I
You don't
am.
even like.
Yeah.
You thought you hated Kai. And you've been hating speed the whole time.
So who's Kai?
He hangs out
he's
with
got the
Uzi.
dreads.
Is he not the one?
he's
He's
real
not
short.
the one that Blueface and his girl was on the show.
No,
right?
that
Yes,
he was
that's
the one.
him.
Oh shit.
You love that. Look at him. I like not love, but you like that nigga. You was about to see so much hate.
Maybe. I think I might like him more. But why did him and Kai and Speed look so similar?
They don't.
They don't. I don't know why. You being like some
That's
white people
crazy
shit.
because y'all the same skin complexion and you just grouping them both together. One has
yeah.
dreads or braids, and the other one
Got something.
no,
No,
he has regular ass hair. He has the
No
little,
facial hair.
Whatchamacallit? What are the
A little
niggas-
twisty type shit.
Yeah, the twisties.
Well, now that we know who we're talking about,
Yes.
basically he went on stream and he was like, at first it was, I'm not really cool with this guy, to, yeah, we've been on a couple trips, to, he didn't mean it or whatever it was, like whatever his last thing was.
Oh, I didn't know he released multiple shit. I just seen the.
And
first
that was
video.
all in one
Oh.
stream. Like from the start to the end, it was like his relationship had changed with the dude.
Dumb because if the story that she told, she's like, hey, I'm gonna leave. I'm tired, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't get that part.
And Kai's like, no, don't. That's why I'm like, how do you not know what was about to... I get... The situation is people are like, oh... So people are like, he shouldn't be responsible. He should be. I don't think, depending on how the situation goes, you shouldn't be. But how this went, you definitely are, because it kind of sounds like you done set this girl up.
Yeah.
I don't know. She done told, oh, I'm going to leave because I'm tired. Cool. If you want to, I get that. So, me, I think he's cool with her. I'd probably been like, the nigga make, not pocket watching, but I know he said he makes like over 100, 200,000. I'll call you an Uber, you go wherever you need to go. Yeah, but he's like, no, go sleep upstairs in this bedroom.
That's
okay. So he goes, sleeps up there, and then next thing you know,
she said she had like woke up
to the nigga on top, and then
the Kai's friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, she had said that he said like, well, you were in my bed, so
that's why. That's a menace.
What you think was gonna happen?
Up.
Yeah, he gotta go. Like, throw him under the jail.
Right.
He did look hella African though.
Hey.
And them niggas.
We're not gonna disparage groups off of this one man's actions, okay?
Nah, but the audacity.
No, fuck that. This nigga just said that they are prone. This nigga's old 1920s white man.
No, I would say this. I would say that
they are prone
no, they're not prone to sexual assault.
They have a history of.
They're not prone to sexual assault. But I would say African men, the audacity and confidence they have as a whole is crazy.
It's next level.
It's
more than the average black American.
I've never heard niggas argue so wrong, and they have never never falters. I'm like, bro, you
no foundation on your argument whatsoever, and you're defending this with your life.
But that's just crazy. I don't understand how you could be like telling someone, okay, go sleep upstairs. If they're not saying, I don't know how she said it. But if she's able to say, hey, I'm feeling tired, I'm going to go home, then that means to me, you have free control of what you want to do. So you should be able to make it home if you're saying you want to go home. There's been plenty of times in this group where I'll be like, hey, y'all, I'm going home. I'm out. And then it's like, okay. Nobody's like trying to
convince you to be
convince
like,
me to
come
like,
on, let's just keep going.
Especially because but if you had too much to drink, but in that case, like Terran said, bro, you are a millionaire.
Call an Uber.
That feels.
Uber.
I would never want just a random girl
I'm
that
not
I'm
trying
kind of like close with. It'd be one thing if it's like my girlfriend
or
a very close friend that's a girl. Cool, go stay wherever you know the crib. But if you like we kind of friends, go home because I don't know what you might try to steal some shit. I don't know, but you need not be in the crib because I don't want no shit to happen.
I don't know if y'all saw like the clip where he in that video of him or the stream where he basically doubled down on it.
Oh shit!
Where he was so. After I think it was near the end of the stream where he was like, yeah, I'm sorry for everything that's happened, I'm sorry she got to the internet first, like it is what it is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But that's a fucked up thing because niggas were like, why are you coming to the internet? And then she also said, I've already went to the police, but I will say that's kind of like how the culture is in the sense of
that's the culture nowadays.
But it's one of those, bro, that rape kit gonna sit there for who knows how long. Yeah. They ain't gonna do shit with it, and that's just how it is. And so you have these women on here where I think it's like 80% don't report that they've been raped. Right. So then you go in here and get bashed. And let's be honest, like, we don't know any of these celebrities. So that's why when allegations come out, celebrities and shit. I'm
hands
unless
up.
It's one of my homies, unless it's one of y'all, I don't got no. I ain't got no opinion. I'm just gonna say she's telling the truth.
Let's wait till the courts see what happens.
I don't know what these niggas is capable of. I've been heard a whole bunch of shit. You have like what's his name, the Flash nigga up here holding people hostage in Hawaii
because them niggas is like, yeah, we're still producing the sequel to, or we're still releasing Flash. I'm like, what? How y'all main character is accused of like holding people in his basement?
Yeah,
but it's just a situation like that, and then she's getting shitted on. She done talked about, I've seen something, she was like, people keep wishing me to die, and I wish I did. I was like,
why are you going that hard for?
Well, because that's that stream culture. No,
that stream culture is wild.
That when you get, because his group of fans like that, it's like the Playboy Cardis, it's like the Uzis, it's all the ones you see on the internet, the anime character, AVs, and shit like that. Like, that there is no repercussion. Because back in our day when internet was,
Damn, are they?
I know,
Yeah,
I know,
I know.
What that is.
Sheesh.
Internet was rising and all that shit. Like people were like genuinely worried about like the effects of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
And like
There used to be
the
whole
repercussions of
specials.
it. Like
There used
you
to
couldn't
be-
say shit. You
Yeah.
could, but like it was like,
Niggas was getting suspended from school and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like people were twatching and shit like
you
that.
could literally take somebody's printed out tweets. Hey, Mr. Principal.
Yeah.
They'd be like, call you down, some shit. Be like, damn.
And now it's like, bro, I'm throwing out the hard R every second I get. Not me literally, but you know, the clip. But like that's just what it is now.
Right.
Like, I mean, you see the street, like they talk like they're not even people almost. So
Exactly.
this is literally like I'm a person here, and then I'm a completely separate person on the internet.
Ooh, that is we need to touch back on this. But I think the next evolution will be AI. Because I think people I think there's a lot of people who would rather live a metaverse type life than the life that they're living right now. And they're trying to do it through like Twitter and like all this other stuff, like just becoming somebody totally different. But it's like, I think one day the government's going to find out a way to profit off of that. And then people are just going to be.
Some Sword Art Online type shit.
Yeah.
Link them in the system.
Exactly.
But yeah, I would say the overall thing, and also, dudes don't take women's allegations serious unless it's their sister or their mama, and that's how it's always been for any situation, whether it's the Me Too, all of them. It's like, yeah, I just never. I hear some shit. I heard some shit. Shit when they was having that stuff in Louisville. When they was going down the list and every girl was like, he sexually assaulted me.
Yeah,
I was seeing
some
stuff like
random
that,
person.
and some people were talking about people like berating them. I was like, look.
But that's the thing though, like.
I think people think that women. You see the stories, yes, of the football player and the white girl and blah blah blah, but I think people overestimate just how many women lie about being raped.
As opposed to it actually happening.
Like I said, 80% or so who will never talk about being sexually assaulted. And I think they say like 1 in every 4 women that in their lifetime will be sexually assaulted. It's like, damn.
That's wild.
Yeah, so it's like, shit. They in the friend group. You got 10 of them. That's 2 people right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, I think when you get other women who defend the dude,
That's the worst. Disgusting.
then it's like, he would never do that. He's cool with me. No. It's like,
What's like a woman like coon? Like how we would like make a black a black man's a coon. But what's the word for a woman that's like a coon?
who
Like,
won't defend a woman on some shit
I'm
like
like,
that.
you really shucking and jiving for this man? And you
I
don't
think
even
at
know him.
worst, as a woman, you should just be like you said, I don't know the details. I'm not picking a side. Like, I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong. Like, this needs to be figured out.
But it
like,
does take a lot of strength for them to say some shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's very traumatic of it. I've never I'll never like be in one. Hopefully, as in like I get assaulted. But shit, I don't have my where a girl done grab my nuts and I'd be feeling some type of way in the club now. Like, bro, I couldn't imagine like that whole situation. So it's like,
plus, like, I think pander. As a dude, it's a little different because you feel like you can defend yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
but like as a chick, like you come out and say that shit, and then like you still got to go live life. Yeah. This dude could still just pop up on you, like at any point.
Exactly.
and then people don't care. Is it? I don't want to say worse, but like, I wonder if like male rape. I feel like something about it is different.
No, it's just because you're a male.
What do you mean?
In the sense
I know
of
what
like,
he's trying to
so
say.
somebody, they were like, I seen something. They're like, maybe I think it happened in Snowfall. It was somewhere, and they're like, you know how you want to break a man, blah 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 blah, and it was like or like in prison,
like in
you
the
don't
first-
kill him, you rape him. And I'm like, God damn, bro. And I think the whole thing because like the like toxic masculinity and stuff.
Oh,
and
being
you
like,
think I can
another
protect
man just
myself.
couldn't defend
Another man
himself.
just took my manhood, and you like, God damn, bro.
I think that wasn't Snowfall. It was like in the first season.
And he's
where-
like, yeah, what's he doing in there? And he's like, I don't think he says it out loud, but he's like, nigga, you can hear what he's screaming.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, no. I think it's equal, actually.
I'm not gonna. I refuse.
I think it's more just like what's the psychologically.
I refuse to downplay either side.
I'm not downplaying. I just want to see like what goes through their mind, because like for me would be like, damn, this nigga just took. I guess like, to them it's just they took my womanhood, they took me, part of me. So I guess.
Well, think about it. Think about it, right? So in our society, men can be anything, right? Men can their value is not seen. Yes, they might be like, oh, he can fuck good, or he knows how to fuck with all this stuff. But men's value really is not calculated through sexuality, right?
Right, through their shit.
But if a woman can't have sex, right? There's been whole like shows and stuff about it where it's like, oh, I can't have sex. So like a woman feels less than. But if a man, he might feel less than, but it's not really visibly seen out from like, nobody thinks you're less than. You might think inside, but like if a woman, if something's wrong with her, she can't do something sexually, then like people kind of
label her.
Yeah, a certain way. So I feel like it might be worse to a woman actually. Because if you already feel like you bottom of the totem pole,
yeah,
and then something that I might find worse than me being just a sexual person, like as a woman, and then you violate my sexuality, you probably feel it a lot worse. Like a man, like you said, yes, a man is gonna feel, oh, I'm a man, big, whatever, and then you get raped, and then it's like, okay, well, I feel like less than a man, cool, but you could still relatively live a normal life.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna downplay rape victims again. That's what it sounds.
You both could, if they both
I think both are equal.
Okay.
Both are equal.
I think mine's not. I think I worded it wrong. Mine's less about one's worse than the other, and if like the psychology behind like how it affects you.
I think it attacks.
Like, what's the difference?
Both, like you said, like it's gonna attack you in different ways. I think as a man, you'd be like, damn, out in society, like maybe I'm, scared or whatever it is of like dudes now, like maybe I'm less of a man, whatever.
Right.
But I also think, and again, I have no idea, so it could affect each dude differently, but maybe you're not like as worried about that in a sexual setting with a woman. Whereas if a woman gets raped, on top of the other shit, it's like now you have to worry about any type of sexual interaction that you have.
Every dude
that
you go with, it's like, damn, I don't, at any point, because it's like, once I'm having sex with a man, it's not like, oh.
You're not going to be afraid of, I mean,
I think
a woman can rape a man.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. But thank you for explaining my point more. That's what I was going from, is that you could relatively not be in that situation again as a man, as a straight man, if you happen to, have this.
You're not going to be put in that situation necessarily as much as a woman who's now afraid to be out in public, and also her sexual relationships are altered.
That's all I would say.
Not even just sexual, just relationships in general. Because now you can't trust no dude.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
Sheesh. Damn, Cenat. That was heavy.
Broke down rape culture and all that.
That was heavy, man.
All because this nigga wanna. Yeah, we cool. That's my nigga.
Do you guys want to do this one? We're at 54.
I'm fine. If we don't want to do it,
we can save it.
Push to next week.
Let's do it.
Cool. Terran, what you got?
Follow the YouTube or subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, and repost on Instagram.
All of that. Continue to follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Appreciate y'all's support. It's great to be back. I like it. I think each week, we started off well. First episode, I think the sound will be better.
It better be better.
I hope so. Niggas is dedicated.
Tried to fix this shit.
Once you hear it, we have heard it.
Yes.
Once you hear it.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, fuck.
Before you even heard it, we were like, Jesus Christ, this kind of sounds like shit.
So, no, we're dedicated. We want to put out a good quality, podcast for y'all because we appreciate the support. So we're going to keep on shaking.
Yes. On the video, you'll see this is my station, my baby. So I'll get this together. I'm hoping this sounds 10 times better than it did last time, which it should, but I don't think I have anything else.
All right. Y'all be safe.
Seriously unserious with T Meek, D Board, D Jones, scanning on whatever we feet on. We just getting started to feast on. The table is set, the mics is checked, there's topics to speak on. Seriously unserious with T Meek, D Board, D Jones, standing on whatever we feet on. We just getting started to feast on. The table is set, the mics is checked, there's topics to speak on.